Imagine being able
Hello, how y'all doing? It's me again. Here I am. I forgot I need to switch views. It has been a while. I think it's been like half a year since I streamed. Hi, how are you? It's been a while. I haven't streamed in a while. I didn't forget. I have been very busy. Lots of things have happened. But as usual, I refuse to play games normally. I have found a new obsession. It is a Pokemon fan game. It's called Run Bun. I think that's really cute. The game itself, not very cute. It's very violent. It's very difficult. It is one of the hardest Pokemon fan games currently out there, apparently. A lot of people would say that. I think that's really cool. And because I refuse to play games normally, I had the bright, dumb, genius idea to let's play this as my first game to Nuzlocke. I've Nuzlocked before. I've played a few different games trying to Nuzlocke them. Never successfully, because I either give up or fail. More often than not, I give up. But I'm challenging myself. I'm putting it on stream. I want to beat Pokemon Run Bun as my first ever Nuzlocke. Is this a bad idea? Oh, 100%. No question in my mind, this is an awful idea. But would it be really, really funny? Absolutely. So, today we are starting my second attempt at Pokemon Run Bun. You may be asking, what happened to the first attempt? I didn't do that on stream. I didn't want to do it on stream. How long will this take? I'm probably going to stream for like an hour and a half today. The game itself is so long. Sometimes just preparing for a single fight could take hours. Or in fact, it does take hours. This will probably be a many-month endeavour, maybe years. Who knows? I'm not very good at these things. Today, though, probably like an hour and a half. Yeah, I know, it's kind of crazy. So yeah. I think some of the people who I have seen make videos on completing this game said that their successful run, not just like the previous attempts, their most recent successful run took them nearly half a year, multiple months. It's a difficult game. It takes a lot of prep work. That sounds cool as hell to me, and I want to try it. So my last playthrough was off stream. I was doing it just by myself, pretty much, with one of my friends, just watching. And it didn't go perfectly. By the time I got to the first gym, I had lost 2 of my Pokemon. I had also underestimated a few things and didn't realise that I wouldn't be able to leave Dewford. It will be a hell of a lot of content, yes. It's going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Before I got to the first gym, I had lost 2 Pokemon. And I didn't realise that the boat from Dewford wouldn't take me back to Petalburg, which meant I had skipped the little route encounter because I thought I could come back and surf for it, or come back if I needed it. And I skipped the Petalburg City encounter because, again, I wanted to surf for it. So I was down 2 encounters, which means I was down 4 Pokemon of the few that I was able to get before I even got to the first gym. That wasn't a good start. In the gym, there are about, I believe, 6 gym trainers. All of them are difficult. To those 6, I lost 2 more Pokemon. And unfortunately, with the few that I had left, I think I had 9 Pokemon, besides those 4, which I either didn't obtain or lost. And the 2 more that I lost, so 6 Pokemon that I lost, I was not able to beat the first gym leader, Brawly, and I was sent back to the start of the game, which is where we will be starting today. Or at least that is the plan. I say the plan. The start of the game is the easy part, I suppose. So... Let's get this up. I set up a whole new stream overlay that looks a little bit like this. Let me know if you'll like it, because I think it's really cute. So, this is going to look a bit different to most people, and I will explain. But what is in the bottom right of the screen at the moment is a calculator. This is strongly encouraged for Pokemon Run Bun, because while you may think it's cheating knowing how much damage your moves are going to do compared to the enemy, it's not, because the enemy knows as well. This is as much of a tool for you as it is for the enemy, and beyond knowing what moves of yours will do the most damage, you need to know what moves of the enemies will do the most damage, so you can predict how the enemy is going to try and attack you. Ignore the fact that I have a level 43 Abomasnow. That's just the default Pokemon that it gives you at the start of the game. It means nothing, I promise. I say at the start of the game, when you first open up this website, I've reset my stats, so I don't have any of my Pokemon from my private playthrough. But the way that this works, I don't have anything at the moment, but you can import sets using the same code that Project Showdown use, which I think is really cool. These are all the Pokemon that the trainers will use. So you can import your own down here and save them. And you can then use that to calculate against your opponent and figure out which one will work best. I think that's really cool. And I'm going to start a blank save. That one at the top was just to clear my previous save, so I didn't accidentally open that. I haven't made any progress on this new save, but I'm going to create a new one anyway, just for the sake of being official, in case, I don't know, this is a successful run and I get put onto the leaderboard, maybe. There's a leaderboard. In fact, I can show you this. There is a Google Docs folder to begin with, and this here is the leaderboard of everyone who has currently beaten Pokemon Run and Bun. There's quite a few things on here, and it's taking a little while to load because there's quite a lot of pictures in the spreadsheet. So we'll have a look again at when the first one was crowned, but as of about 5 days ago, there have been 68 people who have successfully beaten this game. I'm sure that I'm not going to get the funny number and be the 69th person, because there are plenty more people than me currently running this game. I'm sure that someone else will beat it before me, and in fact, actually, is that? Yeah, that is number 68, because there's a few lines at the top. That's fair. I'm not going to get the funny number. Does the game track playtime? Yes, it does, because it will track the number of hours on your save. But if you use speed up, that will inflate the numbers a bit, because your time for the game will pass faster than it passes in real life. That's not really a fair number. If I were to use speed up, which I might end up doing just because there's a lot of walking back and forth in this game. I'm going to try and track it using the stream hours instead. Because I'll have a rough amount from the VODs of how much I've streamed of this game. So, the birch. In fact, I will, just because this is the usual intro for Pokemon Emerald, I will speed up through this. We're going to be May, except we are going to rename May. I looked away at my phone, so I got the chat for a second. We're just going to call her Dinah. No, I can fit Dinah in there, can't I? Wonderful, there is exactly the number of characters I need. There we go. We are Dinah, as intended. Yep. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to reopen chat on my phone. There we go. Nope, that hasn't updated. I think this happened last time I streamed. For some reason, my stream chat doesn't update on my phone. I don't know what causes that. So I'm going to close that for now. We'll go back into the calc. Now, the important question, what starter do I pick for this playthrough? Because it will have a bit of an effect. That's not incorrect. But you could theoretically do it with any one. There is no best starter, only better for certain parts of the game. In my private playthrough, I use Turtwig. They use the Sinnoh starters, so Turtwig, Piplup, and Chimchar. I am tempted to leave up to vote for chat as to who wants me to pick which starter. So I also understand that I don't know if you know what those Pokemon are, honestly. I don't know how much you know about Pokemon, or if you're like still watching, so. You don't know anything about Pokemon, you know 15, fair enough. I'll tell you what, when we get to the Pokeballs where we can pick our starter, I will show you all of them, and you get the deciding vote, because you're seemingly the only one talking in chat for now. So we're going first to see one of our rivals by breaking into his house, as you do. I didn't mean to talk to you again. Can I go upstairs now? Yep, so we're just breaking into our rival's room and touching his things. And he comes in and is like, what are you doing? Who are you? Yeah. This guy's like very chill considering we just like broke into his room and started touching his things. Okay. Yeah, well, I didn't know if you wanted me to say your name, so I was avoiding it. But thank you for letting me know. So we're going up now. We're gonna go find. We're gonna go pick our Pokemon. So here is Professor Birch, the professor of the region, who's being chased by a 5-pound little fox thing. I don't really know what Zigzagoons are. Right. So, are you ready for the Pokemon? Starting from the left, we have Turtwig, the grass type, little turtle. It turns into Torterra, the grass ground type. We get Chimchar. Yep, you do get to see what they look like. I think my chat might be a touch delayed in the stream. Chimchar will turn into Infernape, which is a fire fighting type. And Piplup turns into Empoleon, which is a water steel type. So you get final say. Which one would you like me to pick? Feel free to ask if you want to see any more. See them again, even. Fire, water, or grass? You like the water one? I do not blame you. We'll go with Piplup then. We'll go Bubble, because that should be stab damage. I don't think you can lose this one. I think you'd have to try very hard to lose this one. Oh, Bubble was kind of... I didn't realize Bubble drops speed. That's actually really useful. That's very good to know. Okay. Wow. Okay, Piplup is actually going to be a pretty good starter. Yeah, he is a penguin. What else I am going to do... Hope that's come up on stream. It has not. Have I hidden it? Here we are. Pokemon Showdown. We can use this... Of course it's gone. So we can use Pokemon Showdown to track our Pokemon. And this is how we... This is the best way to import it into the calc. Looks easy for now. That's just the first fight. That one's scripted. You can't really lose that, I don't think. So, technically, also, the starters have legal movesets, because of course they do. What else? Bubble. So, this ability is not a official ability for Piplup. It also can't actually... Oh no, it can learn Bubble. Never mind. I thought looking at it, it couldn't. I have been corrected. So we will find out your nature and IVs next, I'm sure. We will also need to give it a nickname. And I am so horrendously bad at coming up with names. So I am also going to leave that decision up to chat if you can handle it. So feel free to let me know what nickname you would like me to give our Piplup. Okay, first part of the stream, interesting. Good thing I have that up. So, Pingu, you know what, I love it. I'm also awful at coming up with names. I'm trying to outsource it to chat. Yep, we'll go find Brendan. So, endless candy and repellent. Okay, so I'm going to save for now, just so I overwrite that previous blank save. And I don't have any Pokeballs yet, so even if I run into a Pokemon, I cannot catch it, and therefore the game has not started. Although what I will do, because I have the endless candy, I can level up Pingu. And this is part of the game as well. It just takes out grinding. It doesn't actually make the game any easier. Don't worry, this isn't cheating. It's a very difficult game. And we get Pluck. Good to know. I think 11... No. 12 is the level cap. Okay. Let's update that on the stream overlay. Let's just make sure. Okay. Yeah. Right. Next, what we're gonna do, let us... Yes. So, the way it works, I don't think I've explained it, have I? The way a Nuzlocke works, if you... if one of your Pokemon gets knocked out, usually you'd call that fainted, and it doesn't really matter. But in a Nuzlocke, if your Pokemon is knocked out, it fully dies. And you can't revive it and you can't heal it. You have to put it in a box in your PC, locked away until the end of the game. Part of that means that if you lose all of the Pokemon in your party, you get what's called a whiteout, which means you go back to the Pokemon Center and heal. That's also not allowed, which means if you white out at any point during the entire game, from start to finish, you have to reset the game. There's a fun little term for that in this community. I don't know if it's just this community or just this generation, but it's called trucking, because the opening cutscene of the game is you in a moving truck. I think that's cute as well. It shouldn't be, because it's quite scary how they put a child in a moving truck. But, I don't know where I was going with that. So yes, it is entirely possible to lose a Nuzlocke. That's what happened to my previous Nuzlocke, in fact, is I literally lost it to the first gym leader. So I am trying to get these. Oh, that's pretty good. So what do I not have? I don't have very good special attack. Special attack might actually be a problem, and defense. Because Piplup, you're a special attacker, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. That's not... All things considered, good HP, good special defense, even with a negative nature. It's not good, but it's not as bad as it could be, I suppose. In fact... So now we import it. Hang on a moment, you can't see that. Here we are. So we import our piplup in here like this. Import. And show only imported sets so we don't accidentally start using someone else's Pokemon, because that would be weird. I'm also going to turn on these because I like knowing my stats. Oh, I didn't level up Pingu. You are level 12, which makes you even faster. I should just be able to do that, like that. Import, and there we go. My stats go up. Yeah, I do understand it is quite confusing. It is equally difficult as well. So we now have a level 12 Piplup. And we are going up to Route 103 to find Brendan. We have no Pokeballs yet, so we can't lose in this segment. Odell Town. Oh, sorry, not lose. We can't catch anything in this segment, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay. And then Brendan is going to challenge us to a Pokemon battle, which should be fine because his Pokemon are only level 5 and he only has one of them. It is a type strong against us, but we have a flying type move. And we one-shot. Wonderful. We're not going to get any XP from that because we are already at the level cap. This game automatically enforces them, so you can't cheat. Speed up. Running a bit. Okay, so we have to go into the lab, is it? Yep. Okay, we got a Pokedex, and we should get next some Pokeballs. Here we go. Okay. So, I'm going to save again because I have some nervous habits. Yep, that's fine. So, now, excuse me, we come onto this spreadsheet, which are the encounter locations. And there's a few different methods of catching Pokemon, basically. So on this route, so in this town, the only way you can catch a Pokemon, I believe, is in this little patch of water. You can surf to get one of, let's see if I highlight it, hopefully you can see on stream, one of these few Pokemon, which are water type starter Pokemon, or these ones. You can't surf and catch these ones until, I believe, after the 5th gym in the game, which is very late. So, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fish here, but I need to get the fishing rod. Oh, I need to say goodbye. I forgot. And the Pokenav, wonderful. Okay, is there a setting where I can, oh, let's see. Can I turn on the running shoes permanently? I don't think so. Okay, we'll have to try. So we'll come back to Little Root Town. This is Route 101, which is where we're going to get our first encounter. Just want to look. I think the only ones I wouldn't want to encounter here would be maybe Litleo or Pidgey, which I think combined are a 10% chance. So I think anything else? I don't know. Oh well, let's just try. No harm in trying. Skitty. Okay. So Skitty in this game will always hold a Dawnstone, I believe, if you catch it. So we'll immediately be able to evolve it into a Delcatty, which will be good. And I daren't attack this thing because I feel like I'm going to one-shot it. So I am just going to throw balls at it until it gets in one of them. Okay. Third time's the charm. Just going to speed it up. Oh dear. Okay. It took 5 Pokeballs. That was a little bit scary. Okay. We're going to need to give this one a nickname too. Does anyone have any names? I'm trying to think. You got no idea? That's valid. I'm trying to think if we can stick on a theme maybe, because we've got Pingu. That's a show character. Is there any, like... I mean, there's plenty of cat-related shows, but do any of them come to mind? I want to think of the Aristocrats, or the Aristocats movie, the old Disney movie. But I can't remember any of the names from that. Let's look it up. The Aristocats. Let's see. Mary, that's a cute name. I'm gonna call you Mary. Okay. I'll do stats after this. I'm just gonna go my way around. So there is an encounter in Odell Town that you don't need to fish for, but on Route 103 I can find this guy who can give me a fishing rod. So we get it before the first actual battle. Okay. So let me go back first to Odell Town, because I really shouldn't have skipped this one. Here we go. Sizzlipede. Okay. I can live with this. I should have checked, because I know Skitty learns Sing. Oh, I didn't mean to switch. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. No. What I will do, I'm going to use Fake Out, because that'll do a little bit of damage. That's fine, and it won't be able to attack back, because it flinches. I'll switch back into Pingu, because I didn't mean to do that in the first place. Smoke Screen. Aha. You can't do anything to me. Okay, you've taken a little bit of damage. Let's get you in a ball. No. Okay, fingers crossed. Okay. Yeah, okay. Mary should be able to take another attack and use fake out one more time. Ember, that should do another 3. Yep. This is fine. Oh, I didn't mean to Pokeball, did I? I meant to fake out. Oops. Oh dear. And I can't fake out anymore. Accuracy fell. That's fine. I'm just gonna keep throwing balls at you then, I guess. There we go. That took even more Pokeballs that time. We gotta give you another name though, and I'm still not good at names. Are there any bug-related TV shows? Animated shows? Don't think so. This is rough. We're both equally bad with names, I can tell. What else can I reference to come up with a name, I wonder? Sizzler pizza, I like it. I really hope it fits. Let's see. Oh, I might have I spelled it correctly. I think we can get Pete, but not Peter. Yeah. Unless if I take out one of the Z's, I can put in the R. What do we say? Do we take out a Z and put an R on the end, or just Sizzler Pete? That's fine too? Okay, we'll go Sizzler Pete then. Okay, so that's 2. While I'm here, what my plan is now, I'm going to start leading with Mary. Nope, oh, wait, I need to heal. I'm going to start leading with Mary. We'll use Fake Out to do a little bit of damage, because that only works on the first turn. So Mary will have to be out first. I'm not going to evolve her yet. What I'm doing currently is getting what's referred to as a 6-pack, which is the first 6 Pokemon you're able to catch in this game. So we're going back to the Little Route. We're going to come over to the pond, go in our bag, get out the rod. I hope I have enough Pokeballs. I didn't really think about that. What do we get? Surskit. I think people say Surskit can be good. I've not tried it. We're going to find out. Fake Out. It flinched. Okay, that's good. We are now going to cycle to reset Fake Out. Bubble, that's fine. I don't know if Bubble has a guaranteed speed drop. What does Showdown say? 10%. Okay. We just got very lucky the first time we used it, I suppose. So Mary comes back out. That's fine. Okay, don't kill. Okay, good. Now, if we throw a Pokeball, this should be guaranteed. Hopefully. Because it's taken quite a bit of damage. Good. Surskit, what can we call you? Medkit. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so that's 4 out of our 6. So, what have we done so far? We've gone to Route 101, we've been to Odell Town, we've just done a little route. So next is Route 103, which is up this way. We're 40 minutes in and we haven't even done our first official battle yet, which is a little bit funny. But we're not even done yet. What do we get? C-Dot. Okay. You know what? Maybe I should have fished on this route. Now that I think about it. Because I could have got... Yeah. Oh, it's too late now. Fake out. Ooh, that does about half. I don't want to risk that, really. Let's just start throwing balls at you, hoping that that works. Yay, it worked. Okay. Now we need to come up with a name for Mr. Acorn. I almost want to say Mr. like Mr. Peanut. Like the little mascot with the top hat. He's not really little, is he? He's quite like human-sized. Peanut Jr. How do you spell peanut? I think there's different spellings in different places, aren't there? So maybe I shouldn't need to worry about this so much. Can I do space? Okay. Peanut Jr. There you go. Just so we know the streamer isn't too incompetent and can name at least one of her own Pokemon. Oh. Okay. We've already got an encounter on this route. Oh, it's the second Mr. Peanut. Or Peanut Jr. Shh. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So we have Route 103. We have Odell Town, 101, little route. So this should be Route 102. Yep. Now let's see. That is a fishing encounter on Route 102, where I might be able to get a Carvana, but there's also Psyduck and Remoraid, which apparently aren't very good at the start. Or in the grass. Yeah, I think the grass would be best, because we can get flying type. We get a few flying types, or we can get Waltz, which is a fairy type. I think there's not really a bad encounter here. Actually, wonderful. Okay. That's a good start. And we're just going to cycle for fake out to reactivate. Growl, not a problem for me. Okay, good. We survived that. Easy. Okay. Now, I'm gonna just start throwing balls at it, but I'm gonna go into Pingu first, so we can definitely tank the next moves. Okay, didn't even need to worry about it. Okay. Now, oh, it's a male fletchling as well. Okay. I don't think we're not really sticking to a theme of names anymore, are we? We dropped that very quickly. But that makes it quite difficult for me to come up with names. What bird names can I come up with? Fletchet's a character from Whiplash. I don't know what that is, I'm afraid, but I'll do it. It's a pretty good movie. Fair enough. I actually had a fletchling in my past playthrough, my private playthrough of this game. I actually called it Sketcher. So it's very similar. Maybe they're brothers. Whoever knows. Okay, we're healing first. Drama going to music school. First was the teacher very strict. It's funny. Fair enough. I don't think I've seen the movie. No, I'm thinking of something very different. Okay. So we're going to level everyone up to level 12. Okay. Sing Wake Up Slap is a very fun combo that I used in my first, in my private playthrough. I like it a lot. So, I think what I will do, what will I do? J.K. Simmons. Oh, I do know who that is, yeah. I still don't know the movie, unfortunately, but I know who you're talking about. I'm gonna drop Double Slap. Just because I think Skitty has an ability called Normalize, which turns all of the moves, yes, into normal type. So, let's show this again. I am going to put in Delcatty because you are holding the Moonstone, which will let you evolve. I know that. So you have Fake Out. Fair enough. I'll see if I can have a look at that movie then. Tail Whip and Sing. Okay, you are Bashful Nature, which is a neutral nature, that's fine, I can live with that. Yep. Those stats aren't amazing, so what's that? 8, 3, nope, that's 3 in special attack. 20, 18, 3, 23, 10. Okay. As I say, these are not amazing, but They're ours. So what are we going to do otherwise? Now, let's take the moonstone. Bag. Where are evolution stones? Let's start. Okay. So, we are going to evolve our skitty straight away, because we have the item to do so. I don't think there's any reason not to. So everyone say hello to Delcatty. First evolution. Okay. Next we will continue with level ups. Next up is Pete. Bug bite. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Oh, I've got speed up on still. Okay, good. We get quick attack on Surskit and Sweet Scent. And Bubble Beam. Okay. Peanut Juniors, your turn. I don't expect we're going to get any evolutions this early on. I think the earliest evolution we'll get by level is going to be about 16, which I think is after the first boss. Okay, so we've done levels. Now we can, or well, I say we can, I'm going to sizzle. You don't have flash fire, you have flame body, which is kind of rough, because flame body is the best ability you can have, I think, competitively, which this game is very competitive. You are impish. Okay. One, 30, 8, 15, 19, 14. I'm sure this seems very boring to most people, but I promise it won't take too long. Ember, smoke screen, wrap, bug bite. Okay. Pete. Okay. Who's next? Medkit. Okay, well, I will speak with you another time then. Thank you for dropping in. How do I supposed to ask it? SU. Yeah, have a nice evening and enjoy your dinner. Feel free to hop back in if you get the chance and I'm still live, but I might not be for too much longer. I'm going to probably do the battles on Route 102 and then I'll end. But yeah, if I'm still live, feel free to hop back in and say hello again. Have fun. Quick attack. Sweet Scent and Bubble Beam. We have Bubble and Bubble Beam. Okay, one's just a better version of the other. That makes some sense. Can I look on stream and figure out stats? I wonder. Yes, I can. 29, 16, 31. I can't see speed stat. That's annoying. 20 something, 24. Okay. That's not perfect because we want a fast Surskit, but with a positive nature, that'll probably be okay. Medkit. The Surskit. Nice. C-Dot. We will do your stats first. So 25, 27. 0 defense. That's not good. 25. 18. Something. I forget. I can't read that one. 27. You are chlorophyll. Okay. I don't think we'll get to make use of that really, because we won't have sun very often. You are gentle. Okay. 12, and you are Peanut Junior. Okay. Who was final? Fletcher. Kenai, level 12, Fletcher, Sirius, yep, 15, 4, 19, 16, 0, and 22. Tackle, growl, quick attack, and air release. Okay. So now I just need to import these into the calc. I appreciate this part is the boring part, to anyone who might still be watching. I'm just doing this over here. Oh, I didn't put any moves on Peanut Junior. Oops. Bide and nature power. Okay. Hello, how are you doing? Okay. Tweaking as per. Oh gosh, how come? Do you have music? Would be. You know what? That's a good point. I did have music for the opening. I just turned it off. It's not gonna run now, is it? Oh, it's muted. Come on. Come on. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I should have had that on from the beginning. You're right. There we go. So now, to my knowledge, I suppose we could get one in Petalburg, but we're going to wait because this encounter table is pretty good. It gives us a 50-50 chance of getting Popio, which some people may say is not good, but it evolves, of course, into Primarina, which is a fairy type, which is very useful. They do balcony, nothing but sweaty. Yeah, I can imagine that. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's think. Who do we want out first? None of you have any items. Do you one-shot everyone? Okay. What we'll do then, let's... yeah, so we're going to lead with Mary, and Mary should be able to more or less just sweep this first fight. She one-shots everyone, hopefully. Yeah, foes on food. Being furry, that's... People are bad.
Festival season, so great when you've got boxing.
I don't have YouTube Premium, so we'd have to deal with the ads, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. Thank you. Okay. So, am I fully healed? Important thing to check. Yep. So, we outspeed all of this kid's Pokemon. Yeah, people don't know what King and Tekken is. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Baffling. Yeah, I can imagine. While I remember, I'm going to update my overlay because I don't just have one Pokemon, I have 6. And none of them are dead, thankfully. Hopefully, it will stay that way. Go country. Okay, so wake up slap. Okay, I didn't think about the fact that you would have priority moves, but fair enough. But I get a guaranteed one shot on all of this kid's Pokemon. Yeah. Not everyone knows about things though. Too nervous to eat berries, that's fine. I wasn't going to eat a berry because I don't have any yet. Okay, good start. We have swept the first fight. Taking literally everything? Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so let's think. Do you one shot? And outspeed. So what does green mean? Okay, so you have potential to one shot. I don't understand what green means in this context. In this like color coding system. All my Pokemon outspeed. That's fine. Even Nintendo made their own Tekken. They did make Pokken Tournament, yeah. That's true. I think we leave Mary the same. I don't think there's going to be a risk of the next fight. You can see that, can you? Yeah, you can see my calcs. Okay, cool. Okay, Hachi, gosh, I didn't realize they were so parallel. Do I need to heal for 2 damage? I'm already hit. I didn't realize they were so parallel. That's kind of cool. How's the audio mixing, by the way? Is it blown out at all? Or is it okay? Because I haven't really tested. I did do some quick tests at the start. Randomized hot gold, so silver. Mixing's good? Okay, cool. Thank you. How was your randomized Heart Gold Soul Silver run? So, you are leading with Grubbin. You get one shot without problem. Wake up slap. Go. Did all 16 in gym? Oh, I didn't realize you finished it. I thought you meant you started it. Oh wow, that's impressive. How long did it take? Pineco, you get sturdy, don't you? Yeah. I would have liked to... I don't one-shot you anyway. You don't do more than 30% to me. This is fine. I don't one-shot unless I crit. Oh, Oranberry. That's fine. That's fine. I do more than half your health per hit. Knowing the game really helps. 6-ish hours? Wow. I mean, yeah, with Darkrai. That's pretty impressive. $16 gyms. I forget that that game has so much post-game. Sizzlipede. I can one-shot you, but it's not guaranteed. It's 2 turns regardless. It's either 1 or 2 turns. Okay, cool. Everything was randomized. Moves, types, and stats? How do you manage that? I'd understand if, like, the moves are randomized, but how do you randomize stats? Is it just because the mons are random? That would make sense. Okay. Going back. Dugtrio spatial rend 150 base power quick attack. Huh? That's crazy. Okay. What do I do into this? Okay, you speed tie. Okay, I think these first few fights are pretty riskless regardless. Deoxys, Draco, Mew, close combat both for 25 base power? Huh. Send Fletcher out first. To you? No. It's you, isn't it? But I can come up here and get some berries. Fletcher berries. I think these are all the berries you get. Like, you only get 1 berry bush per, like, type in this game. I think that's it. Oh gosh. Wait, we don't want to listen to you. Too bad, thank you. Okay. I think these fights are all pretty low risk, so be back when I have them wash up. Understandable. Have fun. I will hopefully be here for at least a short while longer. I'm probably gonna finish up once I finish this route though. Or I might go up to the grunt. We haven't decided yet. So. Okay, I keep accidentally opening the wrong thing. Let's swap those around. Aerial Ace. That's a guaranteed one-shot. I think Litleo comes out next because it's turn order. I think. What I do... I'm gonna Aerial Ace, then Quick Attack. Because priority. Unnerve, that's fine. Not concerned. I'm realizing maybe I should be a little bit concerned because you have an orange berry which is going to activate now. Actually, I outspeed, I don't need to worry about priority, do I? Although that's not going to be enough to kill. So I want to take a second headbutt here. Oh, an ember? That's fine. That's fine, I tank those. I didn't need to quick attack, but I did anyway. That was maybe unnecessary risk. 22, 65. So, you don't have anything that can do that much damage to me, but you do have an orange berry. Okay. Just gonna keep an eye on my health. Hopefully it doesn't become a problem. Okay, that looked like just above half, but I think that's like half on the dot. As you know, this does minimum 61%. Maybe not. 13. So again, they don't have anything that can kill me unless if it crits. I don't think I'm willing to take that risk. Who can I switch into this though? Alright. We will bring in Mary. Mary will be a-okay. Tanks that you're not at full HP anyway, so as long as you're below 92, yep, that's a guaranteed one shot. Okay, good. There should only be a few more trainers on this route. Oh. Okay. And let's get back up here. But again, these first few fights should be mostly free. We do have to worry about unburdened berry juice actually, so maybe not as free as I'd like. Lastina. Do we have anyone who can just one-shot you? Mary could with Sing. So we'll go back to 100%, that's fine. I think Mary leads Sing, Wake Up Slap, and you, your own tempo berry juice. What does own tempo do again? These things I'm going to need to know. Can't be confused. That is fine, but you have fake out. Is that a problem for me? Maybe. Either way, Mary leads here. Oh. Whoops, I am not leading Mary, huh? Uh-oh. Okay. How do we do this? I think... Don't want to activate berry juice. I'll go for a tackle, because that'll do under 50%. Okay. I don't know if that lowers speed, but I hope not. That doesn't one-shot, that's what I was worried about. Okay, you're faster than me now, and you're going to be nearly back to full. Poison gas? Is that toxic, or is that defense? It's toxic, yeah. Okay. Okay, back to the original strategy. What are they going to get now? Dazzling Gleam? Oh dear. Okay, it's fine. But it outspeeds me now because it has some burden on. Yeah. So, oh, I could have fake out there for a little bit of chip, but hopefully it doesn't matter. Healing wish. Oh, it killed itself. Okay. But Spin does full health. Okay. And Sing lands. Okay, wonderful. We win, I think, because you are now asleep. Wake Up Slap does minimum 120% and I outspeed. Okay, fair enough. That scared me a little bit, but they sold their own fight, so I can live with that. Okay. I want to be careful. Stop going so fast. Why is my speed up still on? What's happening? Hello? Okay. Okay. I want to be careful because Fletcher is taking damage from poison. I think it's one tick per 3 tiles, I think. Okay, but that's fine. We are good now. Right, who's next? Triathlete Mikey. Here's a Pokeball. Potion, very nice. And I think here is Petalburg. So let's just go in here. I think this is how it saves spot. Then again, I suppose it doesn't matter because if I white out, I die anyway. That might be important for unlocking Fly though, so yeah. Okay. Petalburg. Hello, Dad. Okay. Now here's the catching tutorial, a bit late. Right. While that's running, we can look at calcs for the next fight. It has priority move. It's water move, so maybe we don't want to lead Fletcher. You do have a berry though. And we outspeed. Aquajet also, well, Aquajet has higher priority as well though. I might lead with, I can bug bite an item away. Was the random encounter still a Zigzagoon? It was, but I think it was a Galarian Zigzagoon. I wasn't paying much attention, but I think it is. So if I can put you to sleep, does that guarantee a one-shot? No. It is 70%. So I fake out, I sing, a wake up slap. You both underspeed me. So it should be clobber puts that comes out next. You know what? Yes, I think you're right. I think you're right, but he just gets a Galarian Zigzagoon. That makes more sense, yes. I did think that sounded weird. But no, you're right. Okay. So we come with Mary out front. Now, it might be obvious, I am skipping the encounter for this town for now. I think I said earlier, but just in case no one heard. Both the Zigzagoon and routes can be shiny. I did know that. I don't know if you can get shinies in this game though. I think in this game, shinies may be disabled. Because I've never seen anyone get one. That's not to say you can't, but I've just never seen it. Also, I realised I turned off the music a while ago and I forgot to turn it back on. That sounds quite loud now. Okay, so I will explain again. 1 in 16, yeah, 16,777,216. Yeah, I believe it. So, I think I've explained it. I'm going to explain it again. This is the table for Petalburg City. There are fishing and surfing counters only, and that's it. The fishing counters aren't awful. I think Krogunk's okay. Shallows and Timpo are also quite good. Lotad is average, but Poplio is a 50% chance for surfing in Petalburg. That is good, because Poplio evolves into Primarina. It's quite easy when it's good. It is quite cool. I do respect the reflective water. I'm just leaving this running while I'm talking about this. Poplio evolves into Primarina, which is a fairy type. There are not very many fairy types in this game. Not ones that you get access to, at least. So you want as many chances to get a Poplio as you can. So we're leaving this route open until we can surf, which I think is after the 5th gym, which is a bit of a ways away. But we wanna accept the risk. We did get the fishing encounter for Little Root Town, which I skipped in my personal playthrough. I was also going to surf, but it was not worth the risk and I ended up losing to Brawley. Okay, so this is Route 104. Let's have a look. What are the encounters like here? So Weedle is apparently the best Pokemon in Run Bun, because, and that might sound insane, worth it for the fairy type though, agreed. Weedle evolves into Beedrill, which has a Mega form, which you can access in this game. Mega Beedrill is considered one of the best Mega Pokemon in this game, apparently. I think that's a pretty good resume, so I am going to go for a grass encounter. And I'm going to risk the 10% that I do not get one. Are there any other ones I really don't want in this? Ledaba probably, but that's a 5%. Paris, 20%. You're delayed on chat. Yeah, chat's going to be a little bit delayed, unfortunately.
Some things belong in the
Mobile data Big L. I think it's also my stream. I think it's also my stream is also going to be a bit delayed, unfortunately. Not very much I can do about that at the moment. Right, grass encounter. Give us Weedle, please. Oh, Blitbug. Okay, I don't think that's very good, but I think you're a psychic type. Or at least you evolve into a psychic type, which might be good. I don't want to accidentally one-shot you. Blitbug at level 5. And if I assume you have lowest... Yeah, okay, so you just die. If you have low stats, then you die. If you don't, even... Okay. New plan. Zing. I missed. Struggle bug. Okay. I think that does damage based on how low your level. Oh, sorry, how low your HP is. You missed again. Okay. This is fine. Yes, exactly that. Wake Up Slap will do double damage if your target is asleep, and then it will wake them up after they take the hit. Which obviously doesn't matter if they are dead, but if they were asleep, then they can wake up and attack you back, which is not usually good. Oh dear, how have I done this? Krabby, Triflight, Mikey... Okay, we're back. You're so awesome, you are. Would you like to continue being awesome and help me come up with a name for this Pokemon? Because heaven knows I am horrendous at names. Did I not create this correctly? I didn't. Not Weedle? No, unfortunately. Oh, that's its name? Oh, I can try. I don't know if I'll have enough characters. Right, Blitbug. Not... No, I will have exactly enough characters, I think. How do you spell Weedle? Correct? Yeah. I suppose I should capitalise it. Apologies for whatever noise you just heard in the background, that'll be my air freshener. What? Oh no, I'm messing this up, hang on a minute. Right. I think my noise gate doesn't block out my keyboard. You calculate before you chose it, well thank you. You are smarter than I am. Okay. Let's go back and check on our not Weedle. Summary. So you are compound eyes. Good. Which means it will be very difficult for you to miss, hopefully. Crash. Have I got this hidden? Yeah. There you go. I'm going to get you to level 12, of course. In fact, let's do that now, because you'll probably have some moveset changes once I do. Collaboration stream soon. Excited. Understandable. Happy to hear you're excited. Okay, you do evolve. You learn... Okay, so you do learn some psychic moves to begin with, that's good. So that's... Doppler... Compound Eyes... What is it, Rash? Level 12? Okay... Pokemon... Not Weedle, Summary, good. Compound Eyes, Rash, good. Your Bug, Psychic, that's a good thing because we're going to be going into the fighting gym first. 23, 8, 30, 7, 8. Okay, and you have Struggle Bug, Reflect, Light Screen, and Confusion. Okay. Not Weedle. Okay, so we have a psychic type now. That's big. Do you do much damage though? 80 to 100. Okay, not something to laugh at. Actually, you're a pretty good answer in this fight. I don't dislike that. Okay. I'm a chef. I cooked. Wonderful. What did you cook? I'm going to take Slizzle Pete off the team for now. Do you feel your order 2 months ago finally arrived? Jeez. That's not very good service. Chinese chicken, vegetables, sticky jasmine rice, your go-to. Wonderful, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I am going to be making pasta bolognese later this evening. It's nothing special, but it's mine, and it makes me happy, so I'm having it. And Sukuna's fingers, okay. Wonderful. I'm glad you're getting your protein, I guess? I don't know what else to call that. Okay. This is the first fight where I would consider it gets kind of difficult, so I want to stop and think for a minute. Though probably isn't that difficult. I might be overthinking it. Let's think. Check the DMs. Okay, hang on then. Oh, I realised as well I left my music muted. Big tub of G. Oh, I see. That's the G Fuel flavour. It's called Sukuna's Fingers. Nice. The chicken and rice looks nice as well. I'm glad you're enjoying it then. Good for you. I'll leave my Discord open in the background then, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay. Let's hide Showdown again, because we're done with that for now. Right. We'll do a calc. We're doing calcs. I don't think... You know what? I picked a bad Pokemon to remove. I'm going to take Peanut Jr. off the team for now. because the only real attacking move you have is nature power. Are you? No copyright, okay, good. Just making sure. I don't know if everything in this playlist is non-copyright, but this artist usually is. Right, did I heal already? Yes. Okay, let's get outside. Right, it's you. That's the next trainer down there. Rabbits flying around the hut. Proof. We need photo evidence of the rabbit, please. The exumies are going crazy. Again, we need evidence of this, I think. You can't just say these things and then not, like, prove it. So, please. Okay. I don't hate Dottler in this matchup, but not for the first Mon. I think we outspeed. I think what we want here... You do have Oranberry and Shell Armor. I think we fake out with Mary. We sing, we wake up Slap. That gets rid of the first Mon, which doesn't bait anything, so it should be Clobopus next. Which goes Rock Smash. Who can take a Rock Smash well? Surskit. Oh, shush. Actually, Dottler takes it very well. Just go and see a picture of rabbit. Let's see. We do love the rabbit. This is a very nice rabbit picture. Thank you. This will suffice. Okay. Okay, we have a strat. We're going into it. $2,000? That's a lot for one rabbit picture. Might be worth it. Rabbits are adorable. Okay. But it's not enough still, so we sing. Good, sing connects. 20% tax as well. You're gonna send me a receipt. Or a Big Mac. I'm not sure if that conversion rate is quite right. I didn't realize Big Macs were so expensive. Okay, it tried to go for Aquajet there, but it didn't wake up in time. Because it saw that I had a one-shot on it. But that's fine. We kill, and it should be Clobopus. Good. It goes for Rock Smash or Bind. But either way, we move first. You don't know where I am now. They are really expensive. It's true, I don't know where you are right now, but you did just say you were in your room. So I reckon you're probably still very close. But yeah, they are very expensive. Okay, Rock Smash expected, 1 damage, we can take that. It'll probably... Ooh, the defense drop might matter? Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. I'm just talking for no reason. Okay, these things are fine. We go for confusion. Okay, bind, that's fine. We weren't planning on switching out. In a replica of your house in the dark void of a supernova. It's quite weird. Huh. Well, yeah, I can imagine importing a Big Mac to the dark void of a supernova would be quite expensive then. I suppose that's, like, quite reasonable. detect. Okay. That's fine. I take another tick of bind, but I'm still... What's that? 26? No, 22 now. This is fine. There's another defense drop though. I look outside, you big alien monster thing, but it's chill. Understood. Tell him I said hello, I suppose. Okay. This wasn't what I wanted, was it? Was it? No. But you see a fast kill with acrobatics? Oh no, he just passed away again. Not again. Okay. Speed tying, which means you think you go first. You see a fast kill of acrobatics, so you're going for it. Mary, you tank that, yeah. Switching is just +1. Okay. Just wait 30 minutes as respawns on cooldown. Okay, we'll bear that in mind. Right, we outspeed, we sing. Good, it hits. I think that's it. I think that's a clean finish from here. Doesn't have an easy way to kill me. It has a 2-shot, but that's it. It's still slower than me. But wake up slap. Should one-shot. Wonderful. We win these. Battlefield 6. I haven't played Battlefield 6. I've seen people play it, but honestly, I can't. I keep forgetting the music. I can't keep up with games like that. It's too much going on for me. So I'm not overly interested in Battlefield now. I'm glad you enjoyed it though. Not to discourage you, of course. If you enjoyed it, then brilliant. Okay, I think I'm going to heal here. Who's next? Fisherman Darian? Okay. You like the realism? I understand that. Let's chill. It's a lot more think or die than COD.
Listen to playlists.
Yeah. Oh, shush. Yeah, people have said it's like COD, but then other people have said it's better than COD. I'm not a fan of COD. I think Battlefield as a concept is more interesting, but I don't play either of them. I don't think I really get to say very much. Okay, right, you're next. You have a pair of Magikarps with... Fucking hell, you have Choice Band? Choice Band Magikarp with Bounce? And... you speed tie? Jesus. This is scary, actually. This fight scares me. I think I will be okay though. I think I'm gonna lead with not Weedle. I'm gonna set up a light screen. Call the Hoenn government, this needs to be eradicated. Yeah, look at this Magikarp. Adamant, Choice Band, max attack with bounce. 85 base power flying physical. It is a 2-turn move though, right? I think so. Better than Gyarados. Would you check for me, is bounce a 2-turn move or is that just fly? But I think my strategy remains unchanged. That might actually work in my favour. It would really help if I led with the right Pokemon though. Nope, not summary. Switch please. Bounces 2-turn, wonderful. That's what I thought. Oh, actually, I forgot. I caught a new Pokemon, which means I have to change the number of deaths from 0 to still 0, but there's more chances now. Okay. Long Fly, Dig, Dive. Yeah, that's what I figured. I didn't know if Fly was the 2-turn flying move, or if there was a second one in Bounce, which makes sense. So, my plan here is Reflect. Okay, it won the speed tie. It wasn't a speed tie, it just outspeeds me. But Reflect, that means this will do at most 25%, which is good, because I can 2-shot it. Excuse me. So I'm gonna hit with Confusion. It hits me first. Less than 25%. Good. That's fine. It paralyzed me. Okay, that's fine. I now have 3 speed total, but it's confused. They don't have a confused condition. That's fine. I can live with that. Do I switch? No. Hit yourself. Good, okay. First Magikarp down. I'm a nerd at Pokemon. You knew about Bounce off the top of your head. Don't give me that. Shut up. Yeah, a little bit. I like this game. I've gotten a little bit obsessed with it and all the calcs and stuff that are necessary. I think it's quite fun. So it goes for Hydro Pump, it outspeeds, but it can't more than 2-shot me. It can only 2-shot me if it crits at least once. You don't know anything that well? That's fair. Honestly, most of this is me figuring out through this calc because it tells me everything. But I think my strat is Confusion. Hydro Pump, I tank that. Easy tank, yeah. So 18, I'm at exactly 50 health. Oh, and I crit? No. Right, okay, that's fine. It has Focus Sash, I knew that. You know a couple moves off the top of your head? Yeah, that's fair. I think you know a bit more than that, honestly. But sure, we'll go with that. I don't need to do this, but just in case it crits, I'm going to swap out. Mary, you have a priority move, so even though you underspeed, you're on 1 HP, so it'll be fine. I'm moving Brave Bird. Yeah, that's fair. I think that might be one of the first episodes of the Pokemon anime I watched was Pokemon X and Y. And I think the first move that was used in that episode was Ash's Talonflame using Brave Bird. So that is like almost, it's a mentally iconic move in my mind as well. If that makes sense. It shouldn't be, but like it is. It's just there. Right, we're speeding up. Back in Petalburg. Healing. Who's next? Okay, there's one more trainer before the first boss, and I think I'm going to stop after that one trainer. We'll do the boss first thing next time I stream. Because I am getting hungry. It is nearly 7 PM, and I haven't eaten. I've only eaten one thing today, and I'm hungry. So, right. Let's see. Minccino. Oranberry, Cute Charm, Swift, Thunder Wave, and Attract. So, you want to paralyze me, but speed. Roadblood sucks in the game, so further damage on. Yeah, recoil is rough. Okay. Okay. We're thinking, I think... So, I can get away with using Mary again. Or, we use... Slizzapete. It will take the berry with bug bite. Roll out PTSD for your Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that. Okay. I think I need to go back to the box, don't I? Because I left... No, I didn't. So there's a Pete, you're in my party, aren't you? Yes. That's fine. Okay. We leave with Slizzapete, we're going to Bug Bite, we're going to get that berry. Do hopefully half health. We take pretty much any 2 moves that you can throw. It's you, isn't it? What's the plan after that? Okay. I think, yeah, from here... Okay. This, I think, is going to be fine. You enjoy your run. Thank you. Yeah, this is going to be the last battle of the day, I think. We're going to come back tomorrow, or probably not tomorrow. Come back next time and do the first boss, which is just in the entrance to Petalbug Woods. But yeah, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for your help with names, of the name. Have a nice evening, if you don't come back. T-Wave, it misses. Okay. Bug Bite, half health. Stole the Oran Berry. Good. This is exactly what we wanted to start with. Okay, that's fine. We Bug Bite again. Okay, it T-Waves, that's fine. As long as we don't get full power. We do not. 2-shot, wonderful. So. Okay, I think it's going to bring out Fanfi next. Because it speed ties with us. Jigglypuff, never mind. That's fine. Do you have Sing? No. Your moveset is equally as annoying. Do you have an Oran Berry? Yes. Oh, right. Okay, never mind. We're paralyzed, so they all outspeed me. That's fine. They all have Oran Berries. Wow. I am full health. I reckon it's going to go for round. Attract. Okay. That's going to half my damage, I think. Fell in love. Is in love with Jigglypuff. Are you going to tell me I can't attack now? Immobilized by love. Okay. That's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. What was my plan next? What was my Jigglypuff plan? I think it was you. Okay, that's fine. Round is a special move. Okay, not pound. I misread that. That's fine. Sing. Okay. He goes to sleep. That's fine. And this is a guaranteed Oko. because it's sleep and wake up slap. Knocks out. Good. Fanfy. Even asleep, that doesn't KO. But I outspeed. We're gonna mount. I sing, I tail whip, then I switch. Tail whip's teeth is physical, isn't it? No. No. What I'll do then, I will fake out. Nope, I can't fake out because it's not my first turn. I will sing. And switch into medkit. Sing mist. I'm in love, okay. And that stops sing. Alright, that's rough. Okay, I underestimated that. Okay, this is fine. Medkit. Medkit and Pingu can clean this, I'm sure. Stomp. Ooh, a little more than I would have liked. Bubble Beam. You have an orange berry, of course. Okay. This is fine, this is within expectations. Hopefully. Good, you take that. You outspeed. You bubble. Oh, of course. Okay, speed lower. That's fine, I outsped anyway. 18, that's fine. Oh, maybe I could have plucked to get your berry, huh? Okay, that's fine. Hindsight, 2020. But we win. Okay, good. So the next boss fight is in Petalbug Woods itself. But we are going to come back to that after. That will give us a raise to our level cap after we beat the Aqua Grunt in there. But again, that is a thing for next stream. I ended up going for about an hour longer than I intended to, which isn't a bad thing. Clearly I was enjoying myself. But we are done for the evening, I believe. We'll switch back. Just closing down, save, actually, let's save now. Before I forget, that was nearly a bad problem. Just closing down all of the apps. Cool. Not going to close my model because I don't want to do that yet. Okay, yeah, so I streamed for about an hour longer than I expected to. I was only planning on streaming for an hour, hour and a half. I've gone for 2 hours. Always fun. Okay. Let's see, I might as well raid someone. I always seem to forget to do that. That was my own voice because I also forgot to mute that. Oh well. Let's see. Here's someone else who's also playing Run Bun. I think. Let's unmute their stream switch. I don't know if they have a mic on. No, I've unmuted them. Oh, let's raid them anyway, so I've at least done something. Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining the stream this evening. I can't promise when I'll stream next, but I will probably be streaming this again next time. Hope you've all had a nice time, and I will see you all later. Bye! Oh. I forget that it needs to count down, never mind. We are here for 5 more seconds. Bye!